All right, a very quick one. While we are still mourning the brutally killed resident of um, a popular area in Plateau State, where almost 100 people were murdered overnight. That's about 3 days ago, or is it almost about a week now? We woke up this morning again to a very sad news that the assailant also attacked another community. And as we speak now, the number of casualty has risen to 51 people. 51 people have been brutally murdered right now as we speak. And also, while we are still on that one that happened before this one happened, Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the former presidential candidate of the Labour Party, has gone to visit the victims' family, the family of the victims, and to commiserate with the leadership of Plateau State in terms of the governor and the rest of them. What have you? And what are we talking about? The president and commander-in-chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, in terms of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who Sheyi Tinubu, his son, said is the best president, is still resting, or let me put it in their own way, is still on a 2-week visiting what now? A 2-week visiting state visit also in France. And a lot of people have been killed since 2 weeks since he took to his heel about 2 weeks ago now. It is a presidential candidate, former presidential candidate, one of the former presidential candidates that now visited the people in Jos, Plateau State. While the very president who supposedly had the mandate of the people is still enjoying himself in faraway France. What kind of country are we running, for God's sake? And people who keep expecting this regime of Tinubu to defend them, or the APC government to defend them, should wake up from their sleep. This government is not interested in defending anybody. This Tinubu's government and the APC as a party, they are not interested in protecting lives and property that they swore to do. They are not. As a matter of fact, they are, sycophantic followers are already campaigning. I've started erecting campaign posters and billboards for Tinubu ahead of 2027. After, when the man has failed woefully to uphold, all right, his mandate, he has failed to deliver on the mandate given to him. And some irrational, irritable, some God-forsaken human beings have started erecting billboards for him to come back and rule Nigeria in 2027. Only demonic people can do this. Only unfortunate human beings can do this. The way people are dying, are being killed, east, west, north and south is not their problem. It doesn't concern them. All they are after is what they can eat, what they can get. No. That's what this set of people are interested in. It's unfortunate, honestly. It's unfortunate. I hope the Nigerian youth are tired of the situation in the country. I hope the Nigerian youth can come together and line up behind someone who has never been with them, someone who has never been part of the establishment. That's the only kind of person we need right now. As much as I do not have much problem with Peter Obi, based on his record, although there are some accusations against him here and there, which he has tried to clear himself and all that, he has proven that he is not corrupt as the rest of them that we know who have been contesting election for more than 6 times, as corrupt as many of them. He is part of the establishment. He has contested election with Atiku. Okay? And we know the kind of person Atiku is. So Peter B should not be the kind of person the Nigerian youth are even talking about now. If you want a new Nigeria, if you want a better Nigeria, a Nigeria whose leaders will speak for the people. Tinubu traveled out of Nigeria to France for 2 weeks, working visit. While he was in France for these 2 weeks, the president of France himself has traveled out of France to at least to Egypt. He traveled to Africa actually. What Tinubu is said to be in France for 2 week working visit. Tinubu, who cannot travel to the US, is now meeting with US officials in France. Why are these people so deceptive? Why is it that the human life is not sacred? It's nothing to them. I don't understand this, honestly speaking. I don't understand this. And this has become too much. Obviously, Nigerians never voted Tinubu. Nobody voted him. Majority did not vote him. They know how they came about the result, and he is not present. And he's only there to fill space, doing nothing. Doing nothing. All he does is to borrow money and borrow money and borrow money from World Bank into billions of dollars. And there's no, there's no way, there's no particular steps on how this money will be paid back. All Tinubu is interested in is power, just like Buhari, and to do nothing with power. One way or the other, they've captured River State. They've suspended the governor, an elected governor. Tinubu is looking for which other state, a non-APC state, to declare state of emergency. If it were possible, he would declare state of emergency in Osun State. He would declare state of emergency in Kano State, where a different party is in power. I mean, this is what they are using the military and the police to do, and it's unfortunate. I just hope the Nigerian youth can seize this opportunity. We are more than 70%. I'm still part of the Jews. I'm just above 40 years. I'm still a young person, above 40, some years above 40. Okay? As much as I also desire to become Nigeria's president, to put an end to all this rascality, to put an end to all this inhuman treatment of Nigerians. Is it the misbehavior by military and other uniformed men? I saw a video of a Nigerian, two Nigerian officers, soldiers, punching a lady in the face and gave her, kick her leg, and she almost hit her head and hit the culvert just because she was wearing a camouflage trouser. I mean, where in the Nigerian law is it written that if somebody is wearing camouflage, that the person should be treated that way? These are the same Nigerian officers, military officers that cannot face, the problem of insecurity, that cannot battle bandits, that cannot battle killer S-men, that cannot battle the Lukrawas and the other Fulani bandits and the terrorists that are almost taking over Borno State as we speak. This Nigerian youth, you are the ones I have, discussion with. We have the power, we have the number to install a young full president who has never been part of the establishment and become the president of Nigeria. And we can even constitute the National Assembly in 2027. Nigerian youth can vote for a party that can constitute the National Assembly so that the National Assembly will not be giving the president problem. And in any case, if a neutral person becomes a president in 2027, Shore is there, I am also there, okay? We can do this. We can do this. In any case, even if we do not have the National Assembly to ourselves, as long as the people vote some of us into power, the people will defend us before the National Assembly. The National Assembly is useless without the people that send them there. The National Assembly is a direct representation of the people. They are there to represent their constituency. The constituency are the people. As a matter of fact, people like Akpabio misbehave at the National Assembly, misbehave, suspending anybody they want to suspend, don't have the power to do that. Akpabio ought to go back to Akpabio State, to his constituency, and ask his people, should I suspend Natasha? Okay? He doesn't have the power to be doing what he's doing. And the other people he has succeeded in pursuing, he does not have that power. The people have the power. And if we do not know our power, we will keep suffering in our own country. We keep suffering in our country. Many people have run out of Nigeria to Canada, to the UK, to the US. Some of them will just come back overnight. They will kill them as a sort of the insecurity they ran away from. Our insecurities are many. Okay, lack of job, joblessness, unemployment is an example of insecurity. Insecurity in terms of life or property is another one. So people have run away from these two situations. For instance, some of them will come back maybe by December or 5 years after they have made some money, only to be killed overnight. That's what is happening. That's what some of us are not going anywhere. We are going to be here. We are going to fight until this country called Nigeria get better. Please, please and please. As it stands now, Nigeria does not have a president. He's not interested in this country. He's just interested in the name. Tinubu might not even be interested in Nigeria's money again because he has made more money. He's just boring Nigeria into more debt. He has already made money. He is on life pension in Lagos State. Since 1999, he ran the country for 8 years. He has been collecting pension on a yearly basis. Go and check Lagos State pension for ex-governors. Is it I think every year they get, is it 2 years, they get 2 brand new houses, is it 3 brand new cars, and the millions of money that they pay them every year or 2 years. That is what is coming to Tinubu's account before he even became president. Now he's the president. They are not interested. Nigerian youth, this is the time to rise up. And lastly, I want to say, everybody should defend themselves as much as you can. Farmers, defend yourselves. Form associations. Let the government be aware of your movement, of your activities, that you need to defend yourself. It's your right. Self-defense is an inalienable right of citizens. It's your right to defend yourself. Don't allow yourself to be killed every now and then. People in Jos, Plateau State, and those areas being affected, defend yourselves. Stop sleeping with your 2 eyes closed. Sleep with 1 eye closed, 1 eye open. That's what I will tell the people. Never forget, another killing happened overnight. That doesn't mean that these people will not still come back in 2 days or 3 days time. The people are the ones sleeping. Your assailant are never sleeping. They are not sleeping. And don't ever expect this government to defend you. They are not defending you. Plateau people, I saw your governor helplessly lamenting. Of course, he's helpless. It's not his fault, it's the constitution. It's the kind of constitution we run. The police is a federal police. The army is a federal army. And your governor is helpless. It's what the federal people dictate to him that he has to do. He is helpless. Every other governor, the governor of Enugu State is helpless. All of them are helpless. They can't help it. So the only people that can help it is the people. So find your ways of defending yourself. That's all I will say. Thank you.